Today is the day for letter B. And today I've got for you a story about Birbal. Hi kids, my name is Kahani Vachik Swati and I'm back again as promised with a new story for you. We did a story with the letter A last time. Today is the day for letter B. And today I've got for you a story about Birbal. So Birbal, like you can see, was the one of the 9 gems in King Akbar's court. And he has numerous stories about him, about his wisdom. And today the story that I have selected for you, its name is Give Whatever You Want. It's a nice interesting story to go through, and now I'll tell you how things go about in this story. So let's start. So in the city of Delhi, this is not in today's world but long ago when Akbar and Birbal were there in Delhi. The story is about that time, about a miser who used to live in Delhi. He used to live a beggarly life, something like beggars, a house which was tattered. He lived in a hut and he used to eat miserly, not give very nice food to his family. What he had done was he had actually saved all his precious stones, his money, in a bag. The bag was again very tattered and old, and he had just thrown it away in one corner of the house so that no one could think that there's so much of precious stones and money lying inside. And they ate very meagerly, and they used to live as a very normal poor life. One day what happened, suddenly the house caught fire. The poor man's hut, or the miser man's hut, caught fire and it started burning. And this poor man started yelling loudly about how his money was going to be burnt in this hut. People would not understand. Since he was such a miser, people were thinking, why is he shouting so much for this old tattered hut and some old clothes and utensils lying inside his house? A dweller from his city or from his colony was watching him shout madly. So he came near to him and asked, "Hey you miser, your house is burning all right, but then how can you shout so much for an old tattered house? There's hardly anything inside it. Just calm down." The miser was really upset, and in his state of mind, he uttered those words saying, "I have a bag, an old bag which has precious gems and money inside it. I don't know how will I get it out, because if the house gets burnt, it will be buried inside the ashes." The jeweler was surprised and shocked at the same time, and he said, "I can get that bag out of the house, but then there's something which you need to do if I take it out for you." The poor miser had no other option but to agree to what this jeweler was saying. So he said, "If I take out that bag for you, you will have to take whatever I like to give you, or whatever I like." The poor man, had no other options but to agree. So he agreed, and this jeweler just went inside, got hold of that bag and got it out. Once the bag was out, the jeweler could see precious jewels and gold coins inside the bag, and he was so shocked. He did not want to give all that to the miser. So what he did was, he gave the old bag to the miser and kept all the precious stones and coins with him. The miser was really upset. He said, "Oh no, you can't do this to me. You keep half of the money and please give half of the money and the precious stones to me." But the jeweler did not agree. He said, "You remember your promise, right? I said I'll give you whatever I like, and I like to give you this bag." The miser was really upset. He did not know what to do. He had lost his house, he had lost his money, and now he has lost his precious gems. So he goes to the King Akbar's court and pleads and says, "O King Akbar, please do justice to me. This man, this jeweler, has stolen all my money." And that's how he narrated the whole story in front of Akbar. Akbar, as obvious, asked Birbal to do justice to this case. And so Birbal asked the jeweler, "What was the promise that you made?" The jeweler said, I had promised that I'll give whatever I like to this miser." And so Birbal asks him, "Do you like the bag or do you like the precious stones?" The jeweler told him clearly that he liked the precious stones. And so Birbal said, "So, as promised, you should give away all the precious stones and gold coins to this man." The jeweler was shocked. "But why?" So Birbal reminded him that you had promised to him that you'll give him what you like. And of course, you like the precious stones and the gold coins. And you're supposed to give what you have liked to this man who very well deserves it. And hence justice was made. So the wise Birbal gave justice to the miser, and that's how he got all his precious stones and gold coins back. So here ends the other story with the letter B, and this is how one should always be, wise and smart. And that's how Akbar used to love him the most amongst all his other 9 gems of the court. I hope you enjoyed this story. I'll be back again with a new story with a new letter. See you then. Bye-bye.